This is how to test if your motor's working. At this point, I'm assuming your cart is assembled and you have your breadboard on the cart and you have the Arduino and the shield mounted on that. And to the shield, you have the motor, the left motor put into port 1 or M1 and the right motor put into M2. Now when I say left and right, I'm looking at it from the third wheel, or the back wheel is the back of your cart. And so looking from the third wheel forward, the wheel to the left is wheel number 1, supposedly. Let's test. So what I've done is open the IDE software, and we don't even have to write a program for this. We go under examples, and in the AF motor file that we got from Adafruit, we have a motor test file. I'm going to expand this a little bit so that we can see all the programming. And still we can't see it all. Okay. What this program does is, here is the firmware that's included. It's going to test motor 4. It's going to send this information back to you and print out on serial monitor. And what it will do is, the first thing it'll do is going to print tick, and that's while the motor's and command the motor to go forward. And then it has a speed for the motor, and it's going to have the speed go in a loop from 0 to 255, which is the stop to full speed, and it'll loop up. So the speed of the motor will go up, and then this next loop here will go from full speed down to 0, and so ramp back down, and then the wheel will go backwards and do the same thing backwards. Ramp to speed up, full speed, ramp it down again with this to 0, and then release. Tech means release. So all you have to do is make one modification. We're going to test motor 1 with this, and so we have to change that to 1. Now we're going to upload that program to our board, and at the same time I'm going to do serial monitor so we can watch what happens. This says it started, and when it says tick, it should be going forward. So I'm going to look for tick. I'm going to look at the cart. It's going forward. And talk, it should go reverse. And tech, it should pause for a second, and then repeat over and over again. And so at this point, verify the fact that when this says forward in your command, it is going forward. And when it says backwards, the wheel is really going backwards, and that your speed looks pretty reasonable. And so now, if your wheel's working, then you're all set to continue programming your cart. Now, one problem with this program, there is no stop. So this will go on and on and on until the batteries wear out. One way to stop this is to go into examples in your basics, and we had a file before called bare minimum, and that's kind of a null program. It doesn't do anything. But if you install it, it'll shut off the whole motor. And now we got it shut off, and we've got that wheel tested. Now we'd want to do the same thing by changing this to 2 and verifying that the right wheel, in fact, is going forward backwards at a proper speed.